consumers will have to tighten their belts even further, as manufacturers have already advised the government that they will hike prices of goods that Filipinos usually buy for the coming Yuletide season. Bim Santos has the full report.
With a sustained surge in commodity prices, more and more Filipinos are now worried about inflation. In a recent Pulse Asia survey, 3 out of 5 Filipinos tagged the rise in the prices of goods and services as their top concern. That's a 12% jump from June. Inflation hit a fresh multi-year high in August, clocking in at 6.4%, boosted by the skyrocketing prices of rice. Malacanang assures the public that the government is doing what it can to prevent inflation from going wayward.
Ang buong economic team ay aktibo, kasama na po ang Department of Agriculture at iba pang mga departamento para bigyan ng solusyon itong pagtaas ng presyo. Bagamat wala po talaga tayong solusyon na maibibigay sa pagtaas ng presyo ng langis at iba pang bilihin.
But there's hope in the horizon. The National Food Authority says consumers can expect rice prices to go down in a month's time with the importation of 250,000 metric tons of rice.
Tingin natin, with the influx of yung atin po namang production and the imports and plus our inventory now, mukhang ang market natin masaturate and influence the price.
The food agency also plans to increase their market participation rate from 13% to 20% with the arrival of a few more imports and the establishment of additional distribution points. These could potentially pull down prices of commercial rice by about 3 pesos per kilo. While that seems like a good plan, in reality, only 2 supermarkets have been offering NFA rice, a week after the government signed an agreement with a supermarket group for its distribution. The Philippine Amalgamated Supermarkets Association, or PAG-ASA, blames the stringent process and the steep add-on expense for their members' lukewarm interest to the proposal.
We found out that it's a bit, stringent, no? Medyo mahirap, no? For a store which has declared capital of 10 million pesos, you're supposed to pay a license fee of 115,000 pesos. Just to pick up NFA rice, which is limited also, up to 50 sacks per pickup, right? So, ano kikitahin mo dun? So, mukhang deadlock. The ball, the NFA is dribbling the ball. So we'll wait for them to pass us the ball. We want to help, but it's too difficult. If it's too difficult for us to help, then, we need not.
The Trade Department plans to take up the issue with the NFA to encourage more grocers to offer NFA rice.
Pupush natin ng NFA na mag-relax na ng requirements nila para lang mabilis. Ang importante kasi maging visible, accessible, and readily available ang NFA rice sa market. We just wish that NFA will move faster. Sana kung makasabay sila sa pace ng pangangailangan ng consumers, mas maganda sana. Kahit anong tumbling gawin ng DTI, kung hindi kami tutulungan ng ibang ahensya, hindi rin namin magagawa yung kailangan namin gawin.
While consumers are still reeling from the rising prices of the commodity, they may have to tighten their belts further and might need to tweak their Noche Buena menu. Manufacturers have already advised the government that they will likely hike prices of goods this coming holiday season. Imported goods are especially bound to be more expensive due to the weaker peso. A consumer group, however, appeals to business owners to hold off on price hikes.
We are not in a normal situation. We are in a period when inflation keeps going up. Hindi pa pwedeng tumulong naman ng pamahalaan like mga DTI ngayon. Kasi yan mga negosyante. Huwag po na kayo magtaas. Hindi naman malulugi ang mga yan.
Bim Santos, we are One News.